point in the season where you thought, we're going to be better than a lot of people think?
There was, and I will say that it came to me in January, and we were in our few weekends of inter-squad games before the season started. I felt like what we were developing was a roadmap for us to be successful with the players that we had, and it wasn't anything crazy. It was good baseball, pitchers throwing strikes and low strikes and moving the ball in and out and changing speeds, taking a bunch of tough at bats through the lineup, being able to win any kind of game offensively, running the bases smart and aggressive, and they've just stuck to it, and it's great. And you have to have some success for that confidence to grow, and we were fortunate that we had that early on.
What's the mindset going in as a coach deciding on who will be the starter on Saturday?
A lot of preparation, and we're lucky. We have like 5 good options. And what's good about the College World Series is how the schedule sets up, and being in bracket 1, you can legitimately take it a game at a time, with the days off in between and all those types of things, which I'm really excited about. Allows us to set it up, allows us to match up wherever we need to, and we only take it a game at a time. And so the format is really conducive for how we like to use our pitching.
Will the decision be made anytime soon?
Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll announce it on Saturday.
You mentioned Bannister. Was that kind of an education piece on the nutrition side of it, or was it him deciding, this is my senior year, I'm just going to take this upon myself to be more serious about this? What do you think happened there?
Well, I actually looked at it as a program-wide type thing. I felt like we needed to get better from a strength and conditioning standpoint. Nutrition's a big part of that. I felt like it was prevalent within the pitching staff, and so it was a little bit of a challenge, between me and our strength coach to some players to like, you're playing baseball in the Pac-12. I mean, you have a dream of being a major league pitcher. Jake Arrieta's body doesn't look like your body, and we gotta work on some things with that. And it's been great. He's not the only guy. There have been several that have really improved at that, and we're one of the healthiest teams in America. And I give Jim Crumpos, our strength coach, a lot of credit in that.
What about Gibbons? What are the main things that have helped him just become the hitter he's become?
Well, Zach, and I've said this several times before, has tremendous hand-eye coordination. He has very quick twitch muscles. He has the ability to hit the ball to all parts of the field. He can turn on fastballs. He can hit breaking balls the other way. He's very balanced. We've got him into his legs a little more to help him be balanced and be a little more complete. And he's a competitor. He's a hitter. I mean, he's in the top 10 all time and hits at this university. I mean, you think about that and all the great players that have come through here. That's a great accomplishment for him.
Do you think there's anything to the idea that a junior year can drag you down because of the draft, but a senior year can almost be free?
I've seen it happen, yeah. And the thing about that is baseball is very experiential. And the more at-bats you have, the more successes you have, the more failure you have, the better you know how to deal with those things the next time around. And, the reality is all these guys want to be major leaguers. And, their junior year is often the first time they get a crack at that. And so you have to work at staying in the moment. You have to work at taking in a pitch, an inning, and a bat at a time. And, our guys have used their experience really well.
Do you think, you weren't here, but do you think that the legacy of the 2012 team motivates or is applicable in any way to the older guys that saw that?
Possibly, because a lot of them probably committed to Arizona right around the time that championship happened. And, and somebody asked me about this, will this help you going forward, being in the College World Series, and how can it not? I mean, there's all these high-profile baseball recruiting events going on where guys will be taking a break, sitting in Chili's, and Arizona and Miami's on TV,
right.
And that is awesome. And so I think it probably, said, hey, we want to leave a good legacy behind and of winning, and maybe in this case turning the corner again or whatever. Motivation has not been a problem, and I haven't really focused on where it comes from them because I haven't had to.
Did it matter to you that you got the night game for the first day?
I really love Ameritrade. I think it's a beautiful ballpark. I think it's a fair ballpark. We're in the College World Series, so I mean, if they told us we were game 1 or game 4, there wasn't going to be a whole lot of complaining going on here.
How does it play as opposed to here when you went last year, and how prepared is the offense for that?
I think it's very similar, being it's big. Late in the year, we had a lot of wind here. That you get that there. It's a little later in the year, so it'll be a little warmer. I think we'll be very prepared to play in it, and I think it can be a big advantage because of the dimensions being very similar to what we have here.